Hello and welcome to this new tutorial. In this tutorial, we shall talk about the concept of diplomacy in international relations. आप सबका स्वागत है इस नए ट्यूटोरियल में और आज के इस ट्यूटोरियल में हम लोग समझेंगे the concept of diplomacy in international relations. Well, diplomacy in international relations refers to the practice of managing and conducting negotiations between representative of states or international organizations. In very simple way of understanding the concept of diplomacy in international relations, it basically means or it basically refers to the practices of managing and conducting negotiation between representatives of states or international organizations. Now every country have their diplomatic channels and there are people whom they appoint to be a diplomats, right? And these diplomats have been stationed across various countries and cities to represent that particular state. And as a part of the diplomacy and a part of a diplomatic office over there, they are supposed to have or they are supposed to manage and conduct all sort of a negotiation between their state and the host country which is hosting them. Sometimes you also have to represent your state at that level. You have to represent your state opinion in international politics and international relations. And such people, whom we call them diplomats, they have been trained in the machinery or mechanism of diplomacy, right? And many a time they also have engagement with international organizations. For instance, from India's position, we have many diplomats stationed across the world to represent India's opinion at the international relations. And therefore, their job is to negotiate anytime and every time wherever our interest lies, right? And therefore, diplomacy is a very important phenomena, which is a very important part of international relations, which in fact is the most important pillar in international relations to bring different countries and different stakeholders to discuss issues peacefully and avoid sometimes even conflict. So diplomacy is a very very important phenomena in international relations. जो डिप्लोमेसी है इंटरनेशनल रिलेशंस में, उसका बेसिकली काम यही होता है कि उसको हमेशा जो नेगोशिएशन का जो मैकेनिज़्म होता है उसमें उसका बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट रोल है. जो डिप्लोमेट्स होते हैं देश के, जिनको हर एक देश के कोने में या फिर बड़े बड़े सिटीज़ में उनके ऑफिसेस रहते हैं, वो बेसिकली अपने देश को रिप्रेजेंट करते हैं एट इंटरनेशनल लेवल. फॉर इंस्टेंस, जैसे मैंने बोला कि हमारे देश से हमारे बहुत सारे डिप्लोमेट्स स्टेशन है लगभग ऑलमोस्ट ऑल ओवर द वर्ल्ड इन एवरी कंट्री, और वो वहाँ पर रह के हमारे देश को रिप्रेजेंट्स करते हैं. हमारे देश का जो ओपिनियन है उसको समय समय पर वहाँ पर रेज़ करते हैं, और अगर ज़रूरत पड़े, अगर नेगोशिएशन भी करना पड़े बिटवीन इंडिया एंड दैट होस्ट कंट्री, तो उनका रोल बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट होता है. वे दरअसल हमारे सरकार के या फिर हमारे देश के आँख और कान होते हैं, और उनका जॉब वही है कि वो जब भी समय मिले और जब भी ज़रूरत पड़े अपने देश को रिप्रेजेंट करे, स्पेशली टू कंडक्ट डिप्लोमेसी, टू कंडक्ट नेगोशिएशंस, और साथ साथ जो इंटरनेशनल ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस भी हैं वहाँ पर भी हमारी बात को बहुत तटस्थ से रखने का उनका, हमारी बात को या फिर हमारे जो पॉलिसीज़ हैं, हमारे जो ओपिनियन है, वो भी वहाँ पर वो इंटरनेशनल पटल के ऊपर रखते हैं. और कभी अगर कोई कॉन्फ्लिक्ट भी हो सकता है या फिर कॉन्फ्लिक्ट होने की गुंजाइश हो तो उसको डाइवर्ट भी करना उनका रोल है, क्योंकि being a diplomat, being a part of a diplomacy, you have to bring in the interest of your nation and try to resolve it peacefully with the dialogue. So diplomacy का यही फिनोमिना है कि अपने देश को रिप्रेजेंट करे, ज़रूरत पड़े तो नेगोशिएशन भी कंडक्ट करना पड़ता है ऑन बिहाफ ऑफ द गवर्नमेंट, और इंटरनेशनल ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस में भी रिप्रेजेंट करना पड़ता है हमारे गवर्नमेंट के साइड से या फिर अपने देश के साइड से. सो इन शॉर्ट, the concept of diplomacy in international relation therefore refers to the practice of managing and conducting negotiation on behalf of your state and to represent your country at international level and in international organizations. It encompasses a wide array of activities and principles designed to foster cooperation, prevent conflict, and promote mutual interest between the country. So as I was talking about, the most very important job of being a diplomat or being a part of a diplomacy, that you have to discuss, you have to negotiate, you have to conduct your business on varieties of activities. It is not just about meeting the heads of the state, conveying the message from the government of India or what we stand for, but rather sometimes we also have to work to foster cooperation. Cooperation in international relations is very important. So who do this job? It is your diplomats who have been trained and appointed to do that job, right? So beside fostering cooperation, their job also is to prevent the conflict. Never allow countries to go for a conflict. Even if there is any chance of turning the issue into big conflict, your diplomacy comes into the picture. You put your man on ground and start negotiation on the tables and try and prevent the conflict for the national interest and for the whole as a world. Similarly, diplomats also have a role to play as far as promoting mutual interest between the countries. It is not always about cooperation and preventing conflict. There are also spaces where both countries can cooperate, and the mutual interests, mutual benefits can actually benefit both the countries. So this job is actually been done by the diplomats and the diplomacy as an entire institution. जैसे हमने अभी डिस्कस किया है कि डिप्लोमेसी बहुत इम्पॉर्टेंट है नेगोशिएशन करने के लिए, या फिर अपने देश का जो विचार है या जो ओपिनियन वो रखने के लिए, उसके साथ साथ जो डिप्लोमेट्स है उनको बहुत सारी एक्टिविटीज़ भी करनी पड़ती है. उसके साथ साथ उनको कोऑपरेशन भी बढ़ाना पड़ता है बिटवीन द कंट्रीज़. अगर कॉन्फ्लिक्ट हो रहा है तो उसको कैसे हटाए या फिर उसको कैसे कम करे, उसको प्रिवेंट कैसे करे, ये भी उनका जॉब होता है. और उसके साथ साथ एक म्यूचुअल इंटरेस्ट भी बढ़ाना बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट है, ताकि दोनों देश मिलकर या फिर ग्रुप ऑफ कंट्रीज़ एक्चुअली प्रमोट कर सके म्यूचुअल इंटरेस्ट. उसका जो फ़ायदा है वो बराबर दोनों देशों में भी बांट सकते हैं. और इसीलिए डिप्लोमेसी बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट है इंटरनेशनल रिलेशंस में. Moving forward, diplomacy is therefore an art and a practice of conducting negotiation between nations. It involves communication, negotiation, and other activities designed to promote the interest of state while maintaining peaceful relations. So finally, end of the day, diplomacy is an art, right? Not everybody can become a diplomat. So therefore, people who have been put up in the diplomatic institutions, they have been trained rigorously. They know what it takes to make sure to achieve success in that diplomacy, and therefore it is all about an art. It is all about how you practice your negotiation between the country, right? How you get the best deal for your country, and therefore it involves fantastic communication. A diplomat must have a good way of a communication. He or she should be in a position to negotiate for the interest of your country, as well as there are other activities, as we discussed, that they have to design to promote the interest of the state while maintaining peaceful relations. So peaceful relations are very important among the countries, and therefore diplomats have to follow that art. They have to practice that art in a such a way that they are fantastic in communication, so that you convey your point without any misunderstanding to your counterpart. You negotiate peacefully so that both the partners achieve what they want, and you promote various interests for a meaningful or to maintain peaceful relationship. So therefore diplomats are the primary agent in this process. representing their country's interest abroad, right? So therefore, diplomats are very, very important. They have been trained to do so the job. They know their process, and in short, they represent their country's interests abroad wherever they have been put up on the duties, right? So therefore, diplomacy is an art which need to be practiced for conducting negotiation between the nations, and therefore it involves communication, negotiation, and various other activities which they design to promote the interest of the state while maintaining peaceful relations. So this is in short all about how the concept of diplomacy is being defined or understood in international relations. In the next slide, we shall talk about the important functions of diplomacy. Now these functions will eventually help us to understand the concept of diplomacy more in detail. Let's take the first point, representation. Well, as we talked about, diplomats always represents their home country in the foreign land, acting as the official voice of their government. So as I said, diplomats, people who have been put up in those offices, they represent the voice of the government. They represent the opinion of the state. They represent what we think about the global community, right? And therefore, if we want to engage that country, we have to do that through our diplomats. And their job, as I said, have to be in a simple way that they should know how to communicate, how to negotiate, and how to put the agenda on table which benefits both the countries. And therefore, representation of the country is most important function of diplomats. जो डिप्लोमेट्स हमारे बाहर के देशों में जो बसे हैं, उनको जहाँ पर रखा है, वो आपके देश को रिप्रेजेंट करते हैं. वो आपके देश का एक वॉइस हैं. वो आपके देश का जो ओपिनियन है उसको वहाँ पर रेज करते हैं और रिप्रेजेंट करते हैं. और उनका काम यही है कि अपने देश का जो विचार है, हमारे सरकार के जो विचार है ऑन सर्टन इश्यूज़, वो उस देश के अथॉरिटीज़ को बताए. और अगर नेगोशिएशन करने की ज़रूरत हो तो डिप्लोमेट्स वही काम करते हैं और वो एक कंडीशन बनाते हैं कि दोनों देश एक कॉन्फिडेंस बिल्ड करते हैं और उस कॉन्फिडेंस से दोनों देश आगे बढ़ सकते हैं. और इसी में जो डिप्लोमेट्स की ड्यूटी रहती है वो बहुत बहुत इम्पॉर्टेंट है. और इसीलिए जो पहला पॉइंट है, रिप्रेजेंटेशन, इज़ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट टू अंडरस्टैंड हाउ एग्जैक्टली द डिप्लोमेसी एक्चुअली फंक्शन. Second is negotiation, which we already have discussed about in the concept. So diplomats negotiate treaties and agreements on wide range of issues including trade, security, and environmental policies. So the job of diplomats in short is to negotiate on various treaties which sometimes countries sign together. Sometimes they get into various agreements. So to create that groundwork before respective heads of the state goes and put the signature, the real groundwork has to be done by the diplomats. And therefore they discuss various issues. It could be a trade, it could be security, it could be environmental policies, it could be investment, it could be on any issues. If we need the best out of this deal, then negotiation is important, and that is what diplomats are trained for. नेगोशिएशन एक बहुत इम्पॉर्टेंट फिनोमिना है डिप्लोमेसी का और बहुत इम्पॉर्टेंट फंक्शन है, क्योंकि विदाउट नेगोशिएशन आप कुछ भी नहीं हासिल कर सकते हैं. इसलिए जो डिप्लोमेट्स जहाँ पे रखे हैं, उनको डेप्यूट किया या फिर अपॉइंट किया है, उनके पास वो कला है, उनके पास वो आर्ट है, हाउ टू डू नेगोशिएट, राइट. और बिफोर हेड्स ऑफ द स्टेट कम्स एंड पुट द फाइनल सिग्नेचर ऑन ट्रीटीज़, ये डिप्लोमेट्स जो होते हैं वो एक्चुअली ग्राउंड वर्क रेडी करते हैं, एक कॉन्फिडेंस बिल्ड करते हैं दोनों देशों में, ट्रीटीज़ को नेगोशिएट करते हैं, उसमें पूरा पॉजिटिव नेगेटिव सब कुछ डिसाइड हो जाता है. एग्रीमेंट साइन करते हैं ऑन वेरियस इश्यूज़, जैसे कि ट्रेड हो, सिक्योरिटी हो, एनवायरनमेंट हो, इन्वेस्टमेंट हो, कोई भी चीज़ जो दोनों देशों के बीच में जो एक इश्यूज़ हो सकता है उसको वो हल करते हैं थ्रू नेगोशिएशन. और जब पूरा कॉन्फिडेंस बिल्ड हो जाता है दोनों टीम्स में, उसके बाद फाइनल ट्रीटीज़ या फिर एग्रीमेंट साइन होता है. और इसीलिए नेगोशिएशन इज़ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट फंक्शन ऑफ डिप्लोमेसी इन इंटरनेशनल रिलेशंस. थर्ड वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट इज़ information gathering. Yes, every embassy, every diplomat, wherever he's been posted or he's been appointed, the diplomats always gather information about the host country's policies, public opinion, and political development, and eventually he has to report all these events back to their home country or a home government. That is obvious job of the diplomats, because there are a lot of things which goes in the country's domestic politics which also influence the international relations, right? So therefore diplomat's job is to keep an eye on the host country where he's been put up, where he has to keep an eye on what type of policies the government is coming up, what is the public opinion in that country about your country or other issues, what are the political developments which are taking place, because every political development reshape the domestic politics of that country where you have been put up as a diplomat, right? And end of the day, you have to report everything what you observe, what you gather information back in your home country, so that your country also knows what is happening in that part of the world, right? That is the job of the diplomats, and that's how the relationship has been maintained, that's how the relationship has been built between the two countries. तीसरा जो बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट मुद्दा यहाँ पर ये है कि इंफॉर्मेशन गैदरिंग करना भी एक बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट फंक्शन होता है डिप्लोमेसी का. अमूमन अपार्ट फ्रॉम अदर रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी, डिप्लोमेट्स जो वहाँ पे ड्यूटी पे है उनका काम यही होता है कि वो जितना जल्दी और जितनी चाहे उतनी इंफॉर्मेशन अगर वो कलेक्ट करती है ज़्यादा से ज़्यादातर उस देश के बारे में, वो हमारे सरकार के लिए भी बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट है कि वहाँ पर क्या हो रहा है, राइट? जैसे कि उनका जो पॉलिसीज़ होती है, जो सरकार पॉलिसीज़ पास करती है, उसका इम्पैक्ट क्या हो सकता है, वहाँ का जो पब्लिक है उसका ओपिनियन क्या है सर्टन इश्यूज़ या फिर अपने देश के बारे में. बाद में जो पॉलिटिकल डेवलपमेंट होते हैं, जो लोकल डेवलपमेंट, वो भी बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है, क्योंकि वही लोकल जो डेवलपमेंट होते हैं पॉलिटिक्स में, वही बाद में इंटरनेशनल रिलेशंस को शेप करते हैं. और इसीलिए जो डिप्लोमेट्स वहाँ पे लगाए गए हैं या फिर उनके जो जॉब है, उनका यही काम है कि ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा इंफॉर्मेशन कलेक्ट करे on various issues in that particular country and feed that information back to your country, so that your government also knows कि वहाँ पर क्या हो रहा है और हम और ज़्यादा रोल कैसे वहाँ पर इम्पोर्टेंट रोल प्ले कर सकते हैं. और इसीलिए डिप्लोमेट्स वहाँ पर लगाना, वहाँ पे होना बहुत बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी है डिप्लोमेसी की. फोर्थ वी हैव इज प्रमोशन ऑफ फ्रेंडली रिलेशनशिप. ऑब्वियसली थ्रू कल्चरल एक्सचेंजेस, economic cooperation and public diplomacy, diplomats always work to build and maintain positive relationship between the country. The one of the very important fundamental principle of diplomacy in international relation is how can we promote friendly relationship, right? And even if you want to promote a relationship, we need to have a diplomat there, we need to have an embassy in that country, right? So therefore people who have been put up there as a diplomats or in embassy, they also need to promote our soft culture, soft power, right? They also need to promote our cultural exchanges, more economic cooperation, public diplomacy, right? And diplomats work end of the day to build and maintain that positive relationship between the two countries, and that is how the two countries become the best friend. And therefore the entire credit goes to the diplomats and the diplomacy as an institution representing your country in the host country. चौथा जो बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट फंक्शन है, इनफैक्ट बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट प्रिंसिपल है डिप्लोमेसी का, वो है प्रमोशन ऑफ फ्रेंडली रिलेशंस. आपको हमेशा दो देशों के अंतर्गत फ्रेंडली रिलेशन प्रमोट करना बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट है. और ये जो दारोमदारा होता है या इसका जो रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी होता है वो डिप्लोमेट्स के ऊपर ही रहता है. इसलिए वो हमेशा समय समय पर आपको इन्फॉर्मेशन फीड करते हैं. बाद में कल्चरल एक्सचेंज प्रोग्राम होता है, इकोनॉमिक कोऑपरेशन को भी बढ़ावा मिलता है और पब्लिक डिप्लोमेसी को भी एक स्पेस मिलती है. और ये जो सारी जो चीज़ें डेवलपमेंट होती है दोनों देशों के बीच में, उसमें जो डिप्लोमेट्स है वो बहुत बड़ा उनका रोल होता है. अगर आज दो देश, एग्जांपल इंडिया एंड अमेरिका इज़ सो क्लोज, सो फ्रेंडली, तो उसकी जो नींव है वो हमारे डिप्लोमेट्स और एम्बेसी ने अमेरिका में डाली है. तभी जाके आज पॉलिटिकली वी हैव अ गुड रिलेशनशिप विद अमेरिका, strategically we also have a good relationship with America, and so does in economic and various other aspects. So diplomacy जो फैक्टर है या फिर डिप्लोमेसी जो एक इंस्टीट्यूशंस है उसकी जो रीढ़ की जो हड्डी होती है, द कोर ऑफ डिप्लोमेसी, आर दोज पीपल हु आर फंक्शनिंग as a diplomats on various level in the offices, and therefore diplomacy is a fantastic space or a fantastic important job which diplomats does, and therefore diplomacy is a very important in international relations. And the last very important point of reference here as a function of diplomacy is conflict prevention and resolution, which is the most important, in fact a need of the hour, which every diplomats have to do whenever they have been called upon to do so. So diplomacy therefore aims to resolve conflict through peaceful means such as mediation and arbitration rather than through military force. We have seen many such big events shaping in international politics, and wherever there are possibilities of any conflict between the two states, we always have to first rely on our diplomacy, because diplomats who have been stationed in those countries, they know the detailing of the conflict. They know the mechanism to resolve the conflict or to negotiate and prevent any sort of a conflict shaping it. And therefore, mediation, arbitration is very important principles of preventing conflict and coming on to the resolution, so that both the countries walk the talk and not through the military force, right? So these are the 5 most important functions of diplomacy in international relations. I hope you have understood the concept as well as the important functions of diplomacy in international relations. So I will see you soon in next tutorial. Till then, take care.